Two councilors from the Belmopan City Council have taken to social media to blast Mayor Sharon Palacio for appointing another of their colleagues as the new deputy mayor. Councilor Guadalupe Chicas and Nikki Agustin, in separate posts, criticized Mayor Palacio for naming Pauline Soberanes-Tillit as their new deputy mayor effective August 10th. A press release bearing the Belmopan City Council logo and purporting to come from the 6 councilors that make up the council states that the naming of the new deputy mayor was not in accordance with the Belmopan City Council Act, Section 19(2). That portion of the act essentially states that a deputy mayor can be replaced after there is a vote in caucus. Mayor Palacio explained to News 5 today that she made the decision to appoint Soberanes because 4 of the councilors have kept away from meetings. So she went ahead based on an agreement that they all made at their last meeting. That is, to rotate the post of deputy mayor so that every councilor could serve in that capacity before their term of office as a council expires in 2024.
At that meeting, we discussed that it would be opportune for each councillor to get a chance to act as deputy mayor, because it will always look good in their resume, and also it will be good, especially if they plan to continue their political career. So the point was brought up as to how we were going to move the way forward, and we agreed that it was going to be done at the following meeting, call it the election. So that would be this second minutes here, and that was our last meeting, March 9th. I found it in my right to do something.
Okay.
And so I quickly looked at the time remaining, and it's well outlined here. August 10th to December 29th would be Pauline, giving her 142 days. Councillor Nikki Agustin would go next.
Okay.
And right down the line.
Palacio said she recused herself from the vote and left the meeting, but was surprised by the results.
Councillor Chicas, who was a very good friend of Councillor Tillit, nominated Councillor Tillit and never voted for her. So Councillor Swayze won. I don't know if you've ever heard about someone nominating someone and not voting for the person. That's what Councillor Guadalupe Chicas did. And as I said, I will call a spade a spade. So the new deputy mayor, Darren Swayze, he was installed and congratulated by all. I must tell you that from that date to today, I've not seen Councillor Swayze.
The mayor said that according to the agreement, they would rotate the post every 142 days, and Swayze's time has expired as deputy mayor, and as far as she is concerned, the new deputy mayor is Pauline Soberanes-Tillit. But Tillit also issued a Facebook statement declining the position on the same grounds as those cited by Chicas and Agustin and the council's press release, that she was not elected in accordance with the council's act. But despite this, Palacio says that Soberanes, who had also agreed to the terms in the meeting, would now have to formally notify her of her reluctance to serve as deputy mayor.
Yes, the act says that, but you have in the past and other councils, they've done likewise, whereby we're giving people an equal chance. And in this particular case, as I shared with you, these councillors, they've refused to come to meetings.
Why? Why would you think?
They have their own personal agenda.
The person that you nominated, Miss Pauline Soberanes-Tillit, has also declined the position because she too agrees with what the other councillors are saying, that she was not placed there by an election.
She has declined on Facebook. She would need to send me something in writing. Because I've sent her something in writing.
What has she told you personally?
Yesterday when she saw it, she said to please take down the post.
Wow.
And I did not take it down.
So what happens now? Palacio says that once Soberanes writes to indicate to her that she rejects the appointment, she will nominate another councillor from among them in accordance with the agreement they made in the last council meeting. But she hopes that cooler heads will prevail and that there can be some civil discussion going forward.
All she needs to do is to write me and say, I reject it.
Okay.
And then once that happens, we have the next person in line and they can reject it as well. Or the best thing, and that is what I want to come out of all this, that we can sit down. I am open for a reconciliation because the people voted us in for something. And together we can make a difference.
Reporting for News 5, I'm Marian Ali.